Hello, I am Jody Wolf. You're watching EXPOZ, December 9, 2010, at 27 minutes after midnight in Greater Birmingham, Alabama. Several little topics I want to run by you tonight, and some you will find a little bit worrisome. China and Russia. China has some sort of port in or near San Diego, and I'm assuming it is military. However, it does not mean that China did launch that missile a couple weeks ago off the coast of California, 35 miles east of the Catalina Island. Number two, Russia has partnered with an American company out west to produce uranium. What? Russia partner with a company in our country to produce uranium? Another one. Russia and China currently aiding Venezuela, Chavez, with a couple of things. It seems like they're supplying them with weapons. Don't know what kind, but we do know they're talking about another nuclear facility. And at the same time, Russia is handing them big bucks. Also, Russia and China coming back to Iran's aid to see what they can do to help that nuclear facility get up and running. But as I said before, I can't prove this, but I believe this, that when God whispers in the ear to some great men a virus, or rather a worm, that'll shut down an entire nuclear facility, Russia and China can send all the people they have, and they will not find the release combination or find the means to take it out. Not until God is ready for it to come out. Russia and China, their military might is growing in an alarming rate, while the United States has almost cut out building their military might. But I do want to tell you a couple things. Number one, deep in some of these agencies, and surface-wise, the CIA naturally is probably one of them. They have things out there that simply, if they were to really talk to you and doing that would disclose them, and they're not going to do it. But if they were, they could tell you, hey, be cool, we got it covered. They have something that if we were attacked today, it'd be a hit for a hit, but we would be survivable. And Chicago alone, there are 400,000 handguns. Chicago, Illinois, there are over 400,000 handguns to homeowners. Imagine how many there are in this country. 3 years ago, there were 159 militant groups, and when I say militant, I'm going to call them guerrilla, because they are for defending the Constitution, nothing else. No overthrow, nothing else. But today there are over 1,000 such groups, from 159 to over 1,000, and they're growing by the hundreds per month. Okay, another one. Israel. They will probably announce openly. Now, you can find this in type in Israel's or Israeli Zion Oil Outlook, And because a company in Dallas, Texas, they're putting the money into this well, and they have already paid themselves back just with the gas supplies that they've tapped into. And it could be that Israel might just hold two things in the near future. One, the largest natural gas find in U.S. or in world history. And two, perhaps a major oil find that could equal or shade what's already in the Middle East. Israel's going to become a very rich nation. All right, another thing. This is a Patriot Update, and please get that newsletter. There are several things on there you can click on. One that alarms me. I've already heard it a number of times that Obama has already in school classes, they're probably all in Chicago, chanting and singing Obama this, Obama that, and Obamas will save us. And somebody said, oh no, you misunderstood. God will save us. Well, let me tell you one thing. Obama already said this was not a Christian nation. He's doing everything he can do to get God out of this country. So why in the world would he stand there and let them chant and say, God save us? They're saying, Obama save us. Listen to it. You can find it. And it's up my crawl. The East saw Obama's logo as he was running. It is a star shining as if it's the sun rising in the West. And they're looking at the West, looking at Obama, and he calls himself the sun, or this denotes the sun. And they've always had in the Quran, their leader would come from the West. The sun would rise in the West. Okay, since the sun that heats the earth will not rise in the west, Obama has the logo claiming the sun, and he is coming from the west. So they put that together. And Obama, too, will not go against his brothers on anything. They're Islamic terrorists. They're idiots. They're idiots. They're foolish. They're stupid. They're dumb. They're brainwashed Islamic terrorists. That's exactly what they are. Another thing, Sharia, not Sharia law. Yeah, take that back. Sharia law. The ways of the Muslims. They are battling it out now in Britain and maybe even the UK to make it legal. In other words, you'll have a separate trial, a separate different or a set of different rules for the Muslims if they decide to kill a wife or a child, and then it's okay because their religion allows it. If that starts in this country, I can see the Clint Eastwood days of Dirty Harry coming true. I mean, really. They've already come over here and killed people and hightailed it back to Iran. People, pray about it. And prayer is not going to stop it, but prayer will protect you from it. It will. If you pray about it and you're sincere, you give your heart to Christ, He'll protect you. You will be taken away before it gets really bad. The tribulation has not started. When it does, I do not want to be here. But it's going to start. There's so much more I could tell right now. I hadn't got time. I'm not going to do it. But I'll put a little bit more with it, and I have another one. But it's interesting. China, Russia, with companies in the U.S. of A. Jody Wolf, EXPOZ.